Hi all, how are we? Um, this is Thursday Guy, also my name is Aaron. So this week's theme was body modifications, which I wasn't sure how far we should divulge into the topic, but so far what I'm going to say is pretty much what someone would think of when they think about body modifications, which is generally piercings and tattoos. I don't really feel offended by them because the majority of my friends have tattoos and piercings. I used to have my septum pierced, I used to have my lips pierced, and I used to have I think, yeah, I just had that. I was thinking about something else then, but yeah, that's all I've had pierced. When I was 17, I wanted to get a full sleeve tattoo, which I still haven't got. See, my arms are bare. And I do actually want to get tattoos, but I am too lazy. I'm probably too broke to afford getting tattoos. You know, uni and all that kind of crap seems to be placed first when it comes to money-wise. Oh, and also buying myself clothes and DVDs and alcohol and perfumes. I'm good at money. I'm good at managing my money. But as I was saying, I don't find people who have them, offensive. I think if you have your own body, it should be your own business what you do. If you feel like you need to decorate your body in such a way, that's art, and that's what I say is art. I don't see someone tattooing their body as a state of rebellion, because I don't find seeing someone tattooing their body with the words "fuck you" as rebellion. I think that's pretty cool, and I think that's pretty rad that someone has gone out of their way to go and do that. I do have a certain issue with a certain tattoo. It's called the Southern Cross. As most Australians would know, it basically destroys families and makes whoever gets one look like a fucking bogan. It's basically just the Southern Cross. If anyone knows the Southern Cross is, it's a star constellation, which is also one out on the Australian flag, and I'm not sure. I think it's on the New Zealand flag as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really good with geographical stuff. Um, so yeah, if you get one of those, you are basically just a fuckwit, and it's not showing yourself being as a proud Australian. It's just showing that you're a massive fuckhead. But also, I'm trying to get my story down because people are around. But the only I don't have any issues with piercings or anything. But I don't find that people who get pierced, I don't think they're doing that as a stage of rebellion either. I think they're doing that because they want to decorate their body, or they're too young to actually get a tattoo. And I think whatever you do for your own body is your business. No one else needs to get involved in that. Now, stretching ears I find so attractive on guys. Like, I don't know why, but guys have stretch ears and a nose ring and tattoos. I'm so down, up and down. I'm like there. Um, but yeah, like I think stretching ears is cool. I think if you want to stretch your nose, I've seen a few people stretch. I think that's cool. There was a guy that what did he stretched something else on his body, and I saw a photo and I was like, oh, that looks wrong. But thinking back on it now, I thought, you know what? As it's my policy, it's their body. They can do whatever they want with it. Um, a lot of old people that I've talked to about body modifications have said that they think that people do it as a way of getting back at their parents. I think no. I think people do it because they actually like something they want on their body. I remember an old lady talking to me at work once, and one of the people that works in my work has tattoos, and he's a right guy. So she was like, "Oh, why does he have tattoos? Oh, he's ruining his body. It's God's gift." And I just said to her, I was like, "Well, it's his choice to get them. He wasn't, saying, oh, I hate my mum and dad. I hate all this. I'm going to go get tattoos and look all, weird. So people, judge me all the time." But and we had a talk about it for like 5 minutes. And she was like, "Oh, I just don't like tattoos. I got one when I was." She was in her 80s, by the way. "I got a tattoo when I was like 20 and it got infected." And I was like, "Oh," I go, "Well, times has changed since when you were younger and when I'm my age now. There's more hygienic standards towards tattooing and getting body piercings." Um, just a quick note, if you get your septum pierced, it smells really bad, and even when you take it out, I don't think you can tell, but I sort of still have like a little bit of the hole, like, it's really hard to see. But yeah, I've still got a little bit of the hole, and it smells like fucking off cheese. Like, it's so disgusting. Um, the other thing is I want to get my nose pierced, but my work won't let me, and my other work that I used to work out said that I could, but if I got it, I had to get a stud. And I was like, no, I want a fucking nose ring. I want to be all trendy and hipster and cool. So yeah, hopefully in a few years I'll have a few tattoos and generally build up as I get along. I want to get something on my leg. Like, I don't know why, but I thought of getting like something from The Simpsons, because like I was like, oh, that's always gonna be relevant to me, because I'm always gonna love The Simpsons. Like, if I get someone, don't ever get someone's name tattooed on you. That's my one advice. Do never ever get someone's name tattooed on you. That's just it's wrong, it's stupid, because if you're dating someone, you get someone's name tattooed on you and you break up, you don't have that fucking name on you unless you get it lasered off. And I know people have got tattoos lasered off, and it is a lot worse than getting them put on. So back to my point, hopefully I'll have a few tattoos in a few years. Hopefully I'll still be making YouTube videos in a few years. Hopefully I will have, in a few years, a better grip of how to, you know, do my videos and not just rant all the time, because it makes me look a bit like a douchebag. But apart from that, my name's Aaron, and I'm Thursday Guy. And hopefully you enjoy my videos, and I'll make one next week once the topic's been chosen.